Going live. You're live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are here for another
Finally.
WTF1 Watchalong. I hope everybody is well. I actually do need to get the chat up so I can see everybody chatting. But we're underway finally after some drain cover delays. We're now
Yeah, sorry
underway.
for the delay. We had no idea. It seemed like it was going to be delayed a lot longer, didn't it?
It did, yeah. We didn't want to go live and then feel like the commentary team had to do, so we decided to just wait on that front. But we're underway now in Q1, which is exciting. And yeah, we can now focus on what's going on in Q1. I'm very surprised that we're underway right now, to be honest. I genuinely thought it was going to be a much longer wait with the fact that they kept finding drain covers left, right and centre, didn't they?
They did, yeah. As soon as that second one was found, and then it was a third one, I messaged you saying, there's no way this is starting even for like an hour delay, but here we are. I'm very surprised when, I think even, it seemed like even Crofty was caught by surprise when he saw the drivers getting in the car. I think everyone thought it was going to be delayed.
He did. One second,
here
let's
we
just
are.
get something. You keep talking, Tommy.
Okay, so Perez on his first flying lap. I wonder how many lap times are going to be deleted. There was 100, I think it was 125 on Friday alone.
That was, yeah.
Which is crazy. Love the track though. Love the track.
I've perched up my my phone to watch it so people don't think I'm just on my phone throughout the entirety of qualifying, thinking I'm just texting people when that's not the case at all. But so right now we've got we're a few minutes into Q1. As you can see in the top left-hand side of your screens, that's how long we've got left in the session. We're a little bit delayed, as we've mentioned before. Not completely on live coverage if you're watching on television, but hopefully not too far off either. So there's a lot of sparks actually going down the straight there from, is it Perez? I'm not sure, but we'll just wait to see what's going down. And I think there's a deleted lap time from Lando, was it?
Shock. Love a deleted lap time here.
Yeah, Norris and Sainz both.
Oh wow!
Both having their lap times deleted by the looks of things.
The traffic's going to be really interesting here because it looks so blind. You just saw George Russell there going quite slowly. If you're going up that hill, you cannot see what's coming. It's a proper blind crest, and you don't want to be meeting a slow car when you're flat out.
No, you don't. Oh wow, that McLaren all kinds of out of shape at the hairpin.
Complaining a lot about the grip here, aren't they?
It is a very cool track. Very cool track indeed to watch and on board of, isn't it? It's.
I miss. Just seems it's a shame there aren't more tracks like this with so much, like, undulation.
Oh God, that word! I should have done a prediction
just made
about
for
undulation.
Portimao. Yeah, we should have done. But it is a shame, isn't it? Because we're making such a thing of it, which we shouldn't really, because there should be more tracks like this where, it's only really Cota and then Eau Rouge and Radion. But yeah, I like this track.
Can you show the qualifying? No, we cannot, Alexandros, because FOM, they and Sky Sports especially, they pay tens of millions to broadcast this. I don't think they'd be too happy if we started showing qualifying.
I also nearly just tweeted, we're not live for our quali watch along instead of we're now live for our quali watch along. That would have been good.
That could have changed the viewership just slightly. So right now we've got Perez at the top of the stand. As you can see, our predictions as well on screen. I've gone for the exact same qualifying results as what we saw in Spain, because this is basically just an undulating Spain.
The coolest Spain.
So I thought
Mercedes, by the way, did you see their tweet?
What?
Bit savage. Mercedes did a tweet of you versus the person she tells you not to worry about, and it was Catalonia and Portimao. And then they tried to cover it off by going, "Sorry, Catalonia, you hurt us so much in 2016." But it was clearly just saying that this is a cooler track.
Wow, that is jeez, that's bad.
I know.
Perez, it looks like the track ramping up lap by lap, isn't it? It's not like we're going for just one. I guess it's because of how hard the tyres are as well that the drivers can go for another run afterwards, and it's a short lap as well, isn't it?
Yeah. 2 runs, which is what caught out the very bizarre incident with Verstappen and Stroll. But I mean, look at the speed, like sliding.
This is a cameraman's dream. This track, just looks so good. Tommy, tilt your camera back a little bit, mate, just so we can see your full face. That'll be. Oh, there you go. Lovely.
Is that better?
That's much better.
So
Bottas comes over the line
easily.
half a second quicker than Perez, but on the soft tyres, so clearly don't feel like the softs are a preferable choice this weekend. I imagine we'll see the Mercedes on the mediums again in Q2 as per usual.
I love that final corner, the way it just swoops down.
Well, it's what we want from Catalonia, isn't it, really?
Yeah, instead of the chicane. I mean, Alex was saying it on the podcast that we didn't even prompt him. The first thing we mentioned about bad corners, and that's the first one that came to his mind, wasn't it? Straight away.
So Lando goes over the line, P2. Not
Impressive.
bad at all. 4/10 off Bottas.
Hamilton 7 seconds off. Dramatic.
Is his championship over?
Let's find out.
So we've got 10 minutes left. There's lots of time still to go for improvements. There's a yellow flag out there in Sector 2. That's now clear. Hamilton 1.2 seconds up. I'm assuming that's on now Raikkonen rather than on Bottas. But then I wouldn't put it past him. Oh, does not look particularly hooked up.
This will be famous last words, but yeah, Bottas seems more hooked up. But like you tweeted, always Bottas, and then we'll see.
Oh, 5/100ths of a second behind Bottas. Vettel goes P6. What's Max Verstappen been up to? Very odd collision into this exact corner with Lance Stroll in FP2.
How much the car's sparking as he's going. It's almost bottoming out as he's going into the corner.
Yeah. What did you make of that incident, Tommy, Mr. Max Verstappen fanboy?
Just stubbornness from them both, but I'd say more Max's fault, because he was never going to get a lap in anyway, was he? With the way he was going into the corner, it wouldn't have been a quick lap. And surely, when he saw Stroll still flat out, it must have gone through his head.
You've got to back off.
But you go, this guy's not going to be moving out the way. So
I'm intrigued that it was a no further action incident. I thought Max may have been in a bit more trouble, to be honest. Can you sound more bored, says Ricardo E. What do you want? It's Q1. We've got 8 minutes left. You want full hype? No, you know what? You get full hype now then, Ricardo. You get it throughout the entirety of qualifying. 8 minutes.
Giovinazzi's on the bubble.
What? Giovinazzi's where? Oh my goodness
He's on the bubble.
So's Max Verstappen, currently P9, made a mistake into turn 1. He swore on the team radio. We're now riding on board with him 43 seconds into his lap. Can he get through to Q1, ladies and gentlemen? This is crucial for Max Verstappen's not session.
He's got traffic.
No, he doesn't. He has traffic.
He's fine.
Oh my God, he got through. That could have been the end of his career, Tommy. Do you understand now, Ricardo? Can you understand? 8 minutes? No, we're doing it for the entire qualifying, mate. This is it. This is it for an hour now. Verstappen, purple in middle sector. I forgot that. I'm getting so excited. Verstappen to the line. Where does he end up in Q1? It's P1! Oh my God!
Championship is
wow! What a lap!
I hope it's that close. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Unbelievable. Max Verstappen, 18 times world champion after that. Amazing.
Incredible scenes.
We're in the pits now, but that doesn't mean no hype. Ricardo E wants us to be hyping. Is that the front right? Wow. Oh, it's come off.
They're taking it off.
It's off. There's no wheels on the Ferrari. Is this his session over? Is that Sergio Perez going slowly? You know what I mean? Come on. Yeah. Come on. Lewis Hamilton now goes... Okay, it's going to get boring. But Hamilton goes fastest in Q1.
That's what we want to see. 1/10 between them all.
God. Gee, just... 6 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. Verstappen splitting the two Mercedes currently. Albon down in 10th.
Albon's had a bit of a not a telling off, but Christian Horner said he's got 2 races now to prove himself, which I think is the first time that they've really maybe spoken out about his pace and where they want him to be, because they've been very supportive. Obviously, they did the same with Gasly, which everyone was picking up on, weren't they, when they were saying about Albon, and Horner saying, we won't replace Albon, but they said the very same about Gasly, so
yeah,
you never know.
Well, yeah, they've come out and said that the next 2 races are crucial for Albon's career, right, or something, and they're going to go outside of the Red Bull driver program, which is very exciting if they do decide to demote or...
And also,
that is,
I thought that was interesting, that is basically, to me, them just saying we're not going with Gasly. Which I think for a while now we've known, haven't we? Expected. And we've mentioned it on many a podcast about what would be the benefit of putting Gasly back in again. If it doesn't work, it's just silly. So, yeah. If it's not Albon, I wonder if this is why Perez is maybe stalling the Williams news. George Russell out of nowhere, maybe.
Oh, imagine George Russell to Red Bull. That would be a turn up for the books.
Imagine if George Russell lost his seat and then got a Red Bull drive.
So 4 minutes and 48 seconds remaining. People that are annoyed by the delay, I'm sorry. There isn't literally anything more we can do. So if you want to watch along with us, then just pause it, sync it up, and that's fine. Boom. If not, I'm sorry. But Tommy, unfortunately, is behind me now, and I have to pause to be in sync with him. So blame Tommy if you're going to blame anyone.
Fault, basically, yeah.
And people wondering why I'm wearing 2 headphones. This iPhone headphone is I'm listening to my phone's Sky Go, watching the qualifying, and then on this one I'm hearing Mr. Tom Bellingham.
You're 2 headphone man. I'm normally two microphone man.
Yeah,
everyone mentions that in the podcast. So I was like, why have you got 2 microphones? It's because one's for audio recording and one's so we can speak.
Right, Glenn Tatham coming in with the embarrassment of WTF1 predictions. This is Q1, Glenn. Relax yourself.
Also, what's
the problem?
What?
Perez is up
it's
in
not that far
P4.
off.
I said P4 for Perez. Have a word with yourself, Glenn Tatham. Mr. Hindsight himself. Sorry for having fun with our predictions. Yes, today, chat, I'm sassy. I'm not having anything. Why can't you show the actual race? Come on, Felix.
Because it's not a race.
Yeah, that's one reason.
The race isn't on.
Copyright, exactly, Noisy Vids. You get it. You get it.
If you want our channel deleted,
Glenn
I won't ask that
Tatham,
question.
Future Drivers. Our Future Driver video is actually... You watch.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they think we're clickbaiting that.
You think we're clickbaiting the fact that we think that George Russell's going? Okay. Or how about Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin to Haas? You wait and see.
Also,
Matthew's
Toto
on
Wolff.
Then I love it. I love you too, Dave Harrington. Sorry,
I think it's very telling that Perez, Williams, if George Russell's seat wasn't under threat, Williams would have just said no, he's got a contract. But they're not saying anything. They even dodged the question all weekend, and then Mercedes have now come out and said it's not our problem if George loses his Williams drive, which that's a worrying sign for me that this could genuinely happen.
Yeah, and I think it's down to the new owners, isn't it? Really, Williams, I don't think, and Claire would never have dropped George Russell. As 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining, and George Russell just missing out on getting through to Q2 at the moment. Will he ramp up for another lap after this cool-down lap, potentially? Gets very wide and out of the way by the looks of things.
Magnussen last at the moment. Well, Grosjean is making it through, so
Russell, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Latifi, Magnussen, pretty standard, apart from maybe Magnussen being last. Who's on the cusp that's potentially looking a little bit... Yeah, Vettel in 14th. Ocon in 12th. Oh, Kvyat's time deleted. That could be quite crucial. AlphaTauri looking strong this weekend, it has to be said.
Gasly's just
doing
Gasly on fire,
things.
Isn't he? Yeah, doing Gasly things.
Leclerc up in P5. Here's Nicholas Latifi then, P19 at the moment. Currently on a flying lap. Can he possibly overthrow the George Russell qualifying streak? He has never been beaten as George Russell in qualifying, but Latifi a 10.5 just over.
That's wide.
That could be a deletion.
Does it matter there?
Okay? Oh no, that's out of the hairpin, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's 1 and 4, isn't it?
Interestingly, Latifi was up in sector 1, but not as fast as he has been through there. So maybe the Williams is looking strong in the first sector, and it kind of falls away from them towards the end. Let's have a look and see through the middle sector. Yeah, a 10th down now on Grosjean, so that's almost a 3/10 swing. Can Latifi do a monumental last sector?
A little bit out of shape.
Oh, Vettel's not improving. Nearly 3/10 down in the first sector. Sebastian Vettel. Could he be going out in the Ferrari? Here's Latifi driving towards the line. DRS wide open. Can he do? No. Deary me.
Strange, the track. Doesn't seem to be improving.
Oh, no, time is going off. Sorry, chat. Every time, without fail. Grosjean.
A lot of people not improving.
But on the
cusp. George Russell.
Raikkonen improves up to P15.
George Russell
out qualified. Oh, no,
George Russell could be knocking out Sebastian Vettel here if he's on it. I know Vettel set a good middle sector. I say good, like quick enough.
Yeah, Magnussen
here we go.
Overthrows Latifi. Gasly up to P4. Where does Vettel go? Can he improve? He goes to 7th.
Oh, wow. What a lap.
Great last sector from Vettel. George Russell, improvements in the first 2 sectors, surely. If he can get through these last couple of corners, it's flat from here.
Come on, George.
Can George get through?
Here he goes. Run to the line. It's going to be close.
Oh, my goodness me.
Oh,
yes!
He's done it.
15th.
Well played.
And this man may not have an F1 seat next year.
Wow.
And his teammate will. What is Formula 1 these days?
Madness. George, Q2 again.
Well, there you have it.
That might be the first time in a while.
Out in Q1. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Magnussen, Latifi.
What a lap from Russell.
She's a good one.
He's buzzing.
Matty, is that Ribena? No. It's apple and blackcurrant. little Robinson's ting.
Oh, you're on the Robinsons.
What are the standings? Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, Gasly, Perez, Leclerc, Albon, Vettel, Norris, Ricciardo, your top 10. Then Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Kvyat, Russell. And your 5 that are out in Q1 is Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Magnussen and Latifi. Only just. In
all the George Russell hype, Gasly, I know it's expected because he's just on it this year, but Gasly P4.
Yeah.
Impressive stuff. What a lap that is.
Matt, do a quali rundown afterwards. I'm sorry, Luke Skywalker. As much as the Force may be with you, I am absolutely not doing more than one race rundown a week.
What a lap that is from Gasly.
Okay. Right, well, now we have a lull. Ricardo, we will be expecting us to be absolutely losing our plot during this this segment.
Ricardo. I just feel like it is actually Daniel just watching us.
So whilst we wait for Q2, Tommy, take us through your thoughts and opinions from Q1. What are our learnings?
What are our learnings?
Yeah.
Oh, just as the times go away, so I can't see them anymore. I mean, it looks like it's going to be. I'm hoping it's this close between Verstappen and the two Mercedes. We'd love to see it, just like last time out. If we can have a three-way battle for the pole again, that'll make it super exciting. Nice to see Vettel closer up to Leclerc. It was a little bit touch and go. It was worrying. He made it a bit of a worry, but yeah, hopefully he's back up there, because it is a shame to see him down there. It's not good.
No, we're actually riding on board with Vettel now into turn 1.
Oh, that's wide.
Yeah. How the heck did Latifi lose 0.8 seconds to Russell? Who knows, Davis? Who knows? Get some questions in, I guess, between the sessions now. I want to integrate you guys that are watching a bit more. So in the chat, if you want some questions answered, or to the best of our ability answered, then just fire some questions in now, and I'll pose them probably to just Tommy, because I don't know anything. I'm only joking. I do know some things. Ben Creaner says, what's your opinion on this track then? My opinion is it's lovely. I don't know if we're going to get the best racing around here, just purely because there's only one real overtaking opportunity into turn 1 from from turn 15, obviously leading down the straight. So I'm not sure whether it'll get the most glowing reviews when we come out of tomorrow. But
yeah, it's going to be one of those. The way the first corner is, obviously we saw this with the incident with Stroll and Verstappen. It's not exactly a braking zone. So if you're going to overtake down the main straight, you're going to have to get it done on the straight as opposed to outbraking anyone.
Here's George Russell. Lovely stuff. There's a lot of Frank Cam requests.
Always the way. He's asleep by my feet, so while he's being good, I feel like we should leave him be, and then
maybe you can show him
make
off.
a little appearance at the end.
Is it easy for you to show him sleeping?
No, I don't want to move my camera. He's on my foot, so I don't want to.
Okay, yeah. Let's not take any risks here, because we know what he's like.
It's a great way to get people to stay to the end as well.
Lots of questions coming in now. I think it's because people have just heard what I've said. Would you guys believe in the possibility of 2022 Bottas to Red Bull and Russell to Mercedes? Tommy?
Bottas to Red Bull. Oh, right, on cue, Frank. Bottas to Red Bull, no. Cannot see that happening at all. And what was the other one?
Russell to Mercedes.
Russell to Mercedes. Oh, it's such a difficult one, because I really hope Mercedes aren't going to go the same way with Russell as they did with Ocon, and even Verline. I've been thinking about that. He was very hyped up as well, and it's just not gone the way I want to. And the fact that Mercedes don't have that second team like a Red Bull, it can be difficult for them to sort of get promoted. Oh, George Russell to Mercedes. I'd love to see it, but from Hamilton, what Hamilton's been saying, he seems like he wants to stay for a long time, which I'm sure people aren't very pleased about the other drivers.
Right, let me just start the timer off right about now. Lovely stuff. We're underway in Q2.
You're going to watch IndyCar tomorrow. Yeah, it's the finale of that, so I'll be checking that out. Joseph Newgarden.
How many F2 drivers will get to F1 next year? 1. Mick Schumacher, I reckon.
You reckon?
Oh, sorry, 2. Nikita Mazepin.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say
sorry.
Mazepin and Schumacher. There's probably still an outside chance that Tsunoda might get a chance.
AlphaTauri, yeah, potentially.
It all depends on Albon. Albon is the key to all this, I think.
But I think 2 if we don't count Albon's career.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, money talks when it comes to Mazepin. If you didn't know, his dad is buying shares, or at least reportedly buying shares in the Haas team. So very much a similar situation to Lance Stroll and Lawrence Stroll. I really hope Nico Hülkenberg is on the grid next year after his standout performances.
You'd love to see it.
What about Callum Ilott? People are asking that money talks in Formula One, and I don't think he has the sponsorship backing that the likes of Mazepin, the name of Mick Schumacher. I just don't see Callum Ilott fitting into the 2021 grid. 2021 grid.
It's a shame for him, isn't it? Because he's had a fantastic year. But I guess at the end of the day as well, Mick Schumacher, like you say, he's got an amazing name, which always helps, and they'd love it from a marketing point of view. But to be fair, Mick is ahead of him in the championship as well. So
yeah, Jenny was saying Mick Schumacher to Haas. Jenny Anderson, not to Alfa Romeo. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. Because Giovinazzi looks like he's going to stay despite everything, which Indeed. I think is a big surprise. Certainly, I was surprised by that.
Maybe Giovinazzi has, again, decent money. Because that's unfortunately what it comes down to. You can't say that Giovinazzi's performances have been anything special. Raikkonen is by no means at the peak of his career.
No.
And he has to be beating Kimi Raikkonen week in, week out as a young hotshot. But unfortunately, he hasn't really done that.
We have some lap times.
We do. Lance Stroll. 1:17.6. Where's Kvyat go? Just a tiny bit slower. So AlphaTauri, very much in the same mix as Stroll at least. Perez goes half a second quicker. Sergio's really upped his game after the talks of him like kind of laxing around a little bit, wasn't he? Kind of just, I feel like he's had a boot well and truly shoved up his bottom after all this transfer talk, and obviously losing the seat to Vettel.
We were talking about it, weren't we, that Perez, you kind of wanted him to completely annihilate Stroll, which it didn't seem like he was doing, being so highly rated. But now he seems to be doing just that, really. He seems rapid.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if Sergio isn't in a top running team, or at least midfield team, because he deserves a Red Bull seat, if I'm being completely honest. I would love to see a Perez, probably over Hülkenberg in terms of general potential. I think Perez would do better than Hülkenberg.
Yeah, agreed. I just think Hülkenberg, it all comes down to contracts and the right time for them, really, doesn't it? So
yeah,
it's not as easy. I know everyone would love to see it, that the best drivers get in the best cars, and they do to a point, but sometimes you need a little bit of luck as well to be in, the right driver program and a seat coming up.
Lando goes P3, 8/10 off Bottas. Perez looking very good, actually. 6/10 off Bottas in Q2. Although a lot of drivers, Ferraris included, trying it on the mediums. Vettel goes 10th. Where does Charles Leclerc go? You just imagine he's going to go quicker, and by an absolute country mile goes quicker than Vettel. It's getting embarrassing. It is.
Yeah.
People are, writing Vettel off because of Ferrari not giving him the right, Oh, hello.
Hamilton locked up and almost went into the side of a Ferrari there. I don't know which Ferrari that was.
That was Vettel. But in my opinion, 8/10 at the moment off, or 7/10 off his teammate, and it's been consistent throughout the entire season. You can't just constantly blame that Ferrari are not putting anything into Vettel. This is bad. This is the same gaps as what Albon and Verstappen have.
Yeah, it's not good for him. Just hoping we see the old Vettel back at Aston Martin and Racing Point.
I don't think look, I he's a four-time F1 world champion. He's been incredible in his career. I don't know. I think we could easily see much of the same if he's lost his mojo. But let's see. You know, he's got other priorities in life now. I don't think Formula One is his only love.
I think I'm hoping maybe it's a little more of hope, but I think we'll see him reborn at Aston. Wow, Hamilton 4/10 behind Bottas.
Yeah, that's a poor lap from
Hamilton.
Wow,
scruffy from Albon.
That's definitely not the quickest way around.
No.
The penultimate corner for Albon. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Still 8th for Albon at the moment in Q2, and he's on the softs. He's on the soft tyres. So's Verstappen, actually.
I'm assuming Verstappen is about to go a lot quicker.
Which is not purple in Sector 1 or 2.
No. He is going faster. Here we go, let's see.
P3.
Yeah, pops into third, but still 0.6 off. That's either an unbelievable lap from Bottas.
Were the Mercedes on the mediums?
Sorry, Mercedes what? Sorry?
Well, I said, were Mercedes on the mediums? That's my question.
No, Mercedes were on the soft.
Okay, so both the Ferraris are trying to get through to Q3 on the mediums.
The great Ferrari master plan.
What's the order at the moment, Ash? Well, it's Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Norris, Gasly, Leclerc, Albon, Ricciardo, with Ocon, Stroll, Fiat, Vettel and Russell at the moment, your bottom 5. Vettel does not improve, stays 14th on the mediums. Leclerc, what? Yeah, see, the Mercedes are on the mediums.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So
that's
Verstappen, no grip.
Lap from Verstappen.
And Mercedes starting. That's a worry for the race. Don't want to be a downer, but yes, Mercedes both on the mediums. If they end up getting a 1-2 on the grid and they're on the better tyre strategy,
yeah,
bit of a worry that.
Interesting.
Here's Sebastian Vettel with his 8,000th lockup of the year.
It's a very good lap from Charles Leclerc. I know I bang on and people say you're just passionate. Well, not just passionate, you're a fanboy. But that's a great lap in the Ferrari. 9/10 off Bottas's mediums lap, on mediums himself. He's in the mix.
Formula 1.5, as we call it, is just incredible every week. It's a different order every single time. If it was its own championship, officially, it would be genuinely the greatest racing series in the world because there's always a different driver ahead every session, it seems.
Yeah. Five minutes and 45 seconds remaining.
So Stroll needs to step up his game. I think that's the biggest thing for me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Stroll is down in 12th at the moment.
I wonder if Stroll's just taking a bit of time here because of the fact he wasn't very well last couple of weeks, was he?
Yeah.
There was a big mystery over how he was COVID tested.
Yes, did you hear Zach Brown's comments?
Yeah, where it's just like how you wouldn't find that he's got COVID is beyond me or something because they don't Racing Point say that they're the ones that test the most or something.
Yeah. And then he kind of mocked the doctor that Racing Point have. That's it. He said, I don't know what kind of who the doctor is that does your COVID test. Is it Dr. Dre?
Oh yeah. That's so funny. Love the sass.
Yeah.
Let's see what Otmar South now has to say about Stroll. Lance didn't drive last race and he just getting his head in. It's like Hulkenberg's just going to be like, are you serious?
Yeah, I finished P3. I finished third in one of the sessions that I just rocked up in.
Interesting. So they genuinely think that there is a time to get back up to speed, even if you miss one race, according to not myself now.
I mean, they're always going to back their guy.
Yeah, of course.
It was funny.
Of course they are.
It was funny when, even Christian Horner, when he was trying to defend Max for the FP2 incident, and was like, he's just trying so hard, but regardless, if it's their fault or not, they're always going to back their driver, so you expect it. Kvyat on his quick lap now.
Yeah, here we are. Danny Kvyat just gone through the first two corners into the third corner now, and now we have a lot of undulation, Tommy. We do indeed. That little left kink before the straight, and then we're coming down the hill once again for another hairpin. 77 thousandths of a second up on Daniel Ricciardo's first sector time. You don't want to hit the apex on that left-hander. Run the car out wide, but not too wide. But that one actually you can get away with because track limits isn't a factor there. And now we're into a part of the circuit, Tommy, where I don't have a clue what's really going on. I haven't really learnt it yet. There's not actually that many corners either. But he goes down the hill again, shock. Then he goes up the hill again. Then he goes right, and then another right. Lovely stuff. Kvyat on a good lap. Let's see if middle sector. Oh, actually, he's a 10th down on Ricciardo's 10th best time in the session. Albon is 6/10 down on Bottas. Is that going to... Oh, he could still improve if he has a good last sector. Danny Rick 6/10 down as well. It's going to be very close, Tommy, coming into the final few moments.
Here we go. He needs to improve because Gasly is right up there in the Q3 mix. But it doesn't look like he's going to do it, and he doesn't even improve a position. 13th for Kvyat.
Dearie me. Albon doesn't improve either.
Oh, Albon's at risk now.
If he goes out in Q2, this could be big problems for Albon's career. Ricciardo doesn't improve, though, crucially. Ocon is not improving either.
Ocon 8 seconds. What? Unless is he
an absolute shocker.
Warming his tyres?
Maybe.
Okay, he's doing a 2 run.
Yeah, he's going for a flyer now. Oh, that's wide. That was wide. I don't know if that was too wide. George Russell, currently P15. Is he winding up for a lap himself as well? We got 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in this session.
The Renaults and Stroll, if Albon's not on another lap, they could seriously damage Albon's career here.
Hasn't improved in the first sector, and there is Albon. So Albon's not on a lap at the moment, but he might be winding up for one more. He's got time. If he needs to, if he's got the tyres, if he's got the fuel, if he's got the, just got the motivation. If Albon gets round, he can do another lap. Verstappen improving in the first sector on the softs. Let's see, hopefully.
Oh, dear, that's going to be traffic. He's going to get out of the way. Oh, no, it's fine.
Lovely stuff. Don't you worry, Tommy. We're okay. Ocon, not improving.
This is a terrible lap from Ocon.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Absolutely woeful.
That is absolutely horrendous. Verstappen 2/10 down on the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. Ocon has had an absolute stinker. This could be a 118, if I'm being completely honest with you. And it is disgraceful from Esteban Ocon. Russell improving in the first sector, though. Ricciardo is just sitting up in his chair now because he's very excited that we've got to the hype end of the session. Verstappen round the final corner. Is he going to improve? Russell only a 10.5 off, getting through into Q3. This could be a monumental last sector from George Russell. Surely not. Surely he is not going to get anywhere other than P15 here, Tommy.
Surely George Russell is not going to get into Q3. That would be the greatest qualifying lap of all time.
Here we go around the final corner. George Russell, where is he going to end up? He's going straight towards the line. DRS open. Can he get anywhere near Ricciardo? It's P14, 3/10 down. As the timer goes off again, I'm so sorry, chat. What about Sebastian Vettel? They've continued on the medium tyres. Ferrari are like, nope, we are definitely going to be starting on the mediums. Leclerc does get through by the looks of things at the moment on the medium tyres in that Ferrari. That could prove crucial for the race later.
Everyone is looking safe. Vettel is going
for some reason
behind George Russell.
Why?
Oh dear. Oh, Ricciardo has binned it.
Can he keep it going?
Yes, he has. And that's put him through because no one will now improve their time.
Why did Crofty say he's out of qualifying, he's nudged the barrier and he's out the barrier?
He's in. He's ruined everyone's lap now. And the old Schumi tactic. Or Rosberg.
Oh dear. So Crofty just said he's out of qualifying, which he shouldn't have said that until he's definitely got no wheels left. Oh dear.
Oh, it was his own teammate. Oh no, it wasn't. He just spun on his own.
Little tap. Rear wing might be okay.
Oh,
it might be okay. How quick he went into it, is it?
That's
a bit quick.
Big hit. It doesn't look damaged, but a bit of a... I mean, Ricciardo's got through, so that's it.
Yeah, that's
Ocon, Stroll, Kvyat, Russell, and Vettel out. And George Russell has out-qualified Sebastian Vettel.
What? Clearly Ferrari are like, we'd rather qualify... Well, what's the point anyway? Because they get a free set of tyres anyway, don't they? If you don't get through to Q3. So Vettel starting 15th. Just a bit of a poor decision. Lance Stroll's out.
Not great from Stroll when Perez is up there in P4. I know he missed a race.
That's absolutely no excuse.
Yeah, because the races are in such quick succession now. You have 3-week breaks normally anyway, and and everyone else can still drive the cars. So
and you have FP1,
I'm not
FP2, and FP3.
Excuse.
There hasn't been any washout or anything like that.
No,
he's had more than enough time to get up to speed, to be honest. So, well, that's one of my predictions out in Q2. Thank you very much, Lance Stroll.
Oh dear. And my predictions are looking pretty poor. Apart from the top 3, but I mean, if you can't predict the top 3 nowadays.
Who was fastest in Q1?
Bottas.
Okay, we've got it.
Are you saying your prediction of Bottas,
FP1,
Bottas?
FP2, FP3, Q1, Q2, all Bottas, Q3 Hamilton, race Hamilton. Is it going to happen again?
I'm pretty sure Bottas was fastest. I'm sure chat will know. Let me have a look. Oh no, Q1 Hamilton was fastest. It's ruined.
What?
Eliminated. Yeah, Hamilton was fastest. Oh no, sorry. They showed the Q1.
So we've got Ocon, Stroll, Kvyat, Russell and Vettel out in Q2.
Right, now George Russell, you've qualified 14th. Please don't drop back to last at the start. Get some points on Sunday.
Oh dear. I'd love to see how Albon does in an AlphaTauri. After all that. After all the stuff he's had at Red Bull, I'd love to see if he also does a Gasly and is just quick again in the AlphaTauri.
What? Sorry, if Albon goes back?
Yeah, I'd love to see Albon.
Yeah.
If Albon does the same as Gasly and they're both teammates, AlphaTauri could be like in really good shape.
They could, yeah. If it wasn't for Verstappen, yeah, they could be, because Gasly. Where's Gasly in the world title? He's up there, isn't he? Obviously, he got that win, which is always a big boost.
Mm.
Let's have a look. Gasly. Yeah, I mean, it's so close, isn't it? So, yeah, Gasly is 11 points behind Albon in the championship.
Oh, Jesus. That Renault just looks like an absolute handful.
I do love this about the midfield, though, that you had Renault in the last race getting a podium, and now they don't seem really on it. And it's just changing every single weekend. Service Crew says Russell will finish P9 in the race.
Well,
that's a bold prediction.
It's a big statement.
Adam says, "Happy birthday, Tommy. Thank you."
What?
It's not my birthday. I don't know why.
I was going to say, what? I literally panicked then. I was like, it's not your birthday. Well, interesting. Interesting. Jules, I've added you as a moderator for the channel. You're so good on my Twitch streams. You're now a moderator for the WTF1 channel as well. There you
Who's
go.
that?
Jules.
Nice.
Hopefully you'll be able to clear this mess up slightly, Jules, if you fancy it. Right. Any questions?
Will Ricardo set a Q3 lap?
People are literally spamming happy birthday, Tommy, now.
Okay, will Ricardo set a Q3 lap while he's in the car ready to go? So I assume it's not that damaged. I mean, doesn't look like he's got that much pace in it to be more than about P10 anyway, so.
Yeah, I think it's...
Is Matty a Lewis fanboy? Yes, Matty is apparently a Lewis fanboy, a Leclerc fanboy, a Verstappen fanboy, a Russell fanboy, a Norris fanboy, just every driver basically.
A Hamilton hater, a Bottas hater.
Yeah. We're fanboys and haters of everyone.
Rain tomorrow? Absolutely not.
It's predicted, but we all know what happens.
We never get rain.
It was hilarious that every single team posted a video when they arrived in Portimao, like, it's raining. Look how much rain there is. It was meant to be sunny, and you just knew.
Let's quickly answer some questions. Seb on medium, why, says Srinath. Don't know. I don't have a clue. Clearly they wanted to somehow get through to Q3 on mediums, but it was just not worth it with Vettel. He just didn't have the pace. What do you think of Max's radio comments after a crash with Stroll? I mean, they weren't necessary, were they? You know, people can swear, but it's a different kind of insulting language. But then, you know,
yes,
Max is also someone that doesn't seem to understand the connotations of what he's saying. So, yeah, he's ruffled a few feathers, hasn't he? Yesterday,
not good. Rain has an outside chance, yes, but we say that every single week. It doesn't happen. Has it started yet? Yes, but everyone is sat in the garage.
Is it possible the Red Bull is a garbage car and Max is just a god?
I mean, he's a great driver, but I wouldn't say it's garbage. How do you think Fernando Alonso will perform next year? He might be in a good position to join this team when they're sort of on the way up. I think it's a good risk, isn't it, for Alonso? He might as well try.
Yeah, absolutely.
The rule change. Imagine how Danny Rick would feel. It's a long shot, but what would be going through Danny Rick's head if in the rule changes Renault were really good? Obviously, they'll be Alpine by then.
Yeah.
And he's just left, not waited for them for their big rule change that they were promising to be really good at.
Yeah, I mean, it would be painful for Danny Rick for sure, because he's running out of years to mount a title challenge, isn't he? I mean, he must be, is he 30 now? Early
yes,
days?
Yeah, 30. I was born the same year as me, actually, so yeah, like 30, 31.
Yeah. You can't be a spring chicken unless you're Kimi Räikkönen, I guess. There's not a lot of people that go in. And I think Danny Rick was one of those that didn't really want to go long, from what I remember, in his F1 career. Obviously, he wants to win a title, and he's got a few years to do it. But anyway, I digress. Q3 is underway. 10 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Bottas through the first sector. Of course, purple. There isn't really any other representative lap times. Albon's out there on mediums for some reason. Maybe only has one set of softs left.
What?
Clearly just doing some sort of lap time because he only has one fresh set of softs. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to use a used set. I'm not sure.
That's
maybe
very
the graphics
strange.
Wrong. Either way, Bottas is fastest in the first sector. It looks like Valtteri has got the measure of Lewis Hamilton at the moment, Tommy.
It does. We've said it many times. Can he do it in the race, though? because he is on there
All fastest in
in
the middle sector
quali.
for Hamilton, but I think Lewis was quite slow at in the first sector. Bottas doing that, fighting through the penultimate corner. Bottas running to the line. Are we going to see 16? Let's have a look. It's a 16.9. Only a 16.9, says Brundle.
The track record before this.
What does Hamilton
was
do? 17.0. Oh, it's close. It's close. Bottas, the other end of the small margin this time. Albon is on the mediums.
What is Albon doing on the mediums?
He must have used too many softs in the first 2 sessions. It's the only way I can think of it. Oh, God.
Oh, just blocked by your own teammate for good measure.
Yeah, that was weird. Very weird. So where's Albon going to fit in on the medium compound tyres? 17.8, not bad. Not a bad lap time at all from Alex Albon on the mediums. 8 tenths off the Mercedes. Alex Albon, is his career starting?
I still don't understand why he's on the mediums. Unless they think there's not that much difference between them, because I guess Mercedes did go really quick on them, but that's the Mercedes. I've just searched on Twitter to see if I can find out if there's any logical reason why they've done it, and everyone's just wondering why.
Lots of unrepresentative lap times from the likes of Perez, Norris, Sainz, Leclerc, Verstappen. Verstappen went fastest in the first sector, but then very poor in the middle. Interesting. Let's see where Charles Leclerc ends up with the soft tyres. He'll be starting on the mediums tomorrow. Where does he go? 17.4?
Hello.
Only half a second off the Mercedes. What's going on? I think that the Mercedes are struggling to get the tyres in one lap, by the looks of things. Because look, they're only half a second off. Perez goes 4th now.
This will be interesting to see where Verstappen...
Let's have a look. Comes over the line. Oh, it's close. It's so close.
It's very close. Verstappen 1/10 behind Bottas in 3rd.
16.9 for Bottas, 17.0 for Hamilton, 17.1 for Verstappen. Where does Lando Norris fit in with all of this? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a good lap at all, actually. Dreadful lap. 1 minute 20. What? Is he having 2 warm-up laps?
My prediction's not looking too shabby now if Albon wasn't on mediums.
Sainz goes P6, displaces Albon.
Gasly and Ricciardo no time, so are they out or are they just going for one run?
Danny Rick's a question mark for sure. Here is Albon again. Is he on another flyer?
So maybe Albon's feeling that
in the first sector.
He is. So maybe he feels more confident on the mediums and in 2 runs.
Yeah. Interesting.
And he can just build his confidence up over a lap.
3 tenths off Bottas. Not bad.
Okay.
Good little last sector here he'll need. He'll have to lose about a 10th if he wants to improve his position at the moment.
The struggle for traction in sector 2 looks so difficult.
Just sliding all over the shop.
Yeah.
Here comes Albon. Where is he going to end up? Does he improve? He goes over the line. He improves his lap time. Doesn't improve his position. Really interesting to see half a second covering the top 7. That's not something I expected.
No, and it's strange how close that is, because with the greatest of respect to Albon, you've got to think even if he was on the soft tyres, would he be that much? That's the kind of pace that he's on normally anyway.
Technically, Pirelli. Oh, that was close.
That's off. That's deleted, surely.
Rip.
Oh, dear.
What a shame. So Albon extends at turn 1. Looks like it'll probably get deleted.
Were you going to say
yet?
Pirelli say technically that is half
slower?
Yeah, so Albon should be on pole if he was on soft.
Albon for pole.
Basically, Red Bull have robbed Albon of pole by putting him on the wrong tyre.
Red Bull sabotage. Lewis is going out on mediums.
Wow. So they obviously, I think they think that it's really close between the 2 tyres.
That's really
That
interesting.
in 2 laps, you can get a better lap time.
So there's Danny Rick. They're trying to get a rear wing on that, but they've only got 4 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. That is going to be tight. Lando's obviously improving in the first 2 sectors because he had a pretty shocking first lap. Is Lando Norris about to take pole position? Oh my goodness me. Half a second off as well. Goes 7th. Albon's lap time has stayed for now.
That's obviously just on the edge because it looked like about a millimetre of his tyre was still within the curb.
Yeah, maybe. He was sideways. Where does Carlos Sainz end up? He goes, well, he's half a second off as well. Lots of half a seconds. 4 tenths, 4
Nothing
tenths,
between Lando and Sainz again. Look how close they are. 5,000th of a second.
That's really interesting.
I want to see what Bottas is on. If Bottas is Bottas even out there? Oh no, he's not. So Bottas is.
You'd imagine Bottas is going out on softs if he's waiting this long.
That looked like a medium to me.
Did look like a medium. Unless that was just the outer, outer blanket. Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, actually, they'd probably just match the same thing.
They don't like doing stuff too different, do they, Mercedes? They don't tend to split them on strategies and all that.
Well, here's Gasly on a flying lap now. Down in P9, but he hasn't set a lap time yet.
Williams' pole streak will come to an end, unfortunately, today in Portugal.
What a shame. It was looking so good for them as well.
I know. Damon Hill, the greatest of all time, 1996, unbeaten in Portugal.
Oh, this is a poor lap from Gasly. This is a poor lap from Gasly, not getting anywhere near in the mix. It's Gasly around the final corner. I don't think he's going to get anywhere. I think he's going to stay 9th, to be honest, because his middle sector was not that great. And he does indeed.
Lap, 1 second. Wonder if he's going for 2 laps.
No.
No, he's back. Is he backing off?
Yeah, he's not that. Hamilton, there you go. Hamilton fast in the middle sector, only 0.04 of a second off Bottas. This is going to be so close. He's had a poor first sector as well.
That'll be the medium tyres, though, surely.
Yeah,
surely the medium tyres maybe hold on a little longer.
Yeah,
be quicker here, so let's find out.
Let's see. Hamilton driving towards the line. Can he take pole away from Bottas? He does!
Yes!
Just!
It's so close.
Does he have another lap in those tyres as well? I wonder. Because he'll have enough time to just... No, he'll have enough time to chill out and then go again. That's why I think they went out so early, so that Hamilton could go for 2 laps.
This is great. Even... Is Bottas on a lap yet? Or is he starting his lap? Even with Friday running, they're still learning now in qualifying sessions.
It's brilliant.
They don't know what the best tyre is. It's awesome.
Love it. Oh, goodness me. Was that squirmy from Bottas there? It looked like it was a little bit. Or maybe that was just the direction change. But either way, let's see. First, 2 tenths up.
What a first sector that is from Bottas.
Valtteri Bottas on an absolute worldie. That was where Hamilton didn't even improve in the first sector. But he is flying. That's
wide.
I think he gets away with that, but he may have lost a bit of time.
Dipped a wheel in the gravel.
Jesus, that was so close. What does the middle sector say? Oh, he's still 2.5 tenths up.
What a lap this is.
Yeah, Hamilton might have another lap in. Wowee. Valtteri Bottas just has to keep it together here, and he should be able to get pole. Provisional pole, at least.
Absolutely flying,
Bottas has got this, I think. Let's have a look. What does he set? Oh, he lost a little bit of time. 16.7. I wonder what Hamilton's going to do. Does he have enough in those tyres to go again? Oh, time is going off again. Apologies. Here's Albon.
He's now on the softs.
Nearly half
strange that
off.
Albon's done the opposite to the Mercedes then. He's now gone, I'll have a go on softs.
Oh, so Hamilton's matched Bottas in the first sector.
Sorry, cameraman.
Why are we watching Albon?
Can we see Hamilton, please?
Why are we not seeing Hamilton's lap times here? Albon goes
Or if
over the
anything,
line, goes P4.
Fourth. Oh my god, my prediction is spot on right now.
Is it? Oh my god, it is. Verstappen, where's Verstappen going to go? P2!
Hamilton's purple.
Hamilton's purple in the middle sector.
Show
Charles
Hamilton.
goes P4.
4 again.
Unbelievable. Perez goes P5.
Perez.
Where's
Here he
Hamilton?
goes.
Well, how have
Here's
we not
Hamilton.
watched any of this? Let's have a look. Hamilton over the line. Is he going to get pole? He does. He gets pole. Wow.
What a session that was.
What a great qualifying. So for people not watching, it's Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez, Albon, Sainz, Norris, Gasly, and Danny Rick didn't get out to set a lap time. Wow.
That was worth the wait. What a session that was.
What did we say?
Hamilton fastest, right at the end.
No, what did we say about Valtteri Bottas?
I can't remember.
FP1, FP2, FP3, Q1, Q2. And yet he does not.
Charles Leclerc as well, again.
Such a good lap.
P4. What a lap that is. Great session. Everyone found that time on the mediums at the end then. Well, Albon went quicker on the soft, so it was really marginal between the two tyres. It seemed like no one really knew what was best. Verstappen did his lap on the softs.
He did. Yeah, so Red Bull went different to Mercedes. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, well, there you go. That's it. That's the end of qualifying. Tommy, final thoughts?
Let's hope the race is as good as that qualifying session, because I enjoyed that a lot. I hope it's close at the front.
Yeah, it was a banger. Absolute banging qualifying. Hopefully we get the same in the race. Will we get some overtaking? Who knows? But I thank you all for watching this qualifying watch-along. Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy it on the YouTube video, and subscribe if you're new, of course. And we'll be back, well, next weekend. No, we won't. Because
what do you do?
I haven't said anything yet. But we will be back at...
Oh, Frank, sorry. Let me get the little... Come on, Frank. Your fan club are waiting for you, mate. Oh, dear. There he is.
There he is, Frank Cam.
Frank Cam, you've got your Frank Cam. Oh, thanks, mate.
Come on. We're going to get the channel demonetized.
I know.
For that kind of stuff.
Peggy 18.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. And we'll see you soon for another video. All right. Bye-bye.